Hey, Jessie Raspiller from Venturewell Yoga here. We are still in the month of February and continuing this theme of connection. Last week, I gave you the invitation to dive a little deeper into yourself with some practices that have really helped to change my life and the theme of connecting to myself so that I can better connect to others. And today we're going vast. We're taking it to a whole nother dimension. I want to talk about our connection to something greater than us, meaning the planets and the stars and the moon and everything that's going on up there. And so we've probably been hearing this week or experiencing some of the turbulence that Mercury Retrograde can come to bring us. And we also have a new moon coming up in the next couple of days. And so let's dive into this Mercury Retrograde. For some of us, this might be something completely foreign. And I just want to give it to you in the most basic terms. And to me, Mercury coming into retrograde just means that the planet's coming into orbit, and oftentimes it looks like the planet is moving backwards when it gets into our orbit. And because Mercury rules communications and technology and travel, oftentimes this sort of backwards looking motion creates a lot of chaos in our life. But we can begin to look at this in a little bit different of a light. We have to be really conscious during this time period. Being deliberate would be the best word to use about how we're communicating with others, how we're getting projects done. For example, I've already recorded this video for you guys, all 7 minutes of it, and the microphone was on mute. And so this is being a little bit more deliberate, slowing down and just allowing ourselves to check things a couple of extra times. And so if you're getting ready to sign contracts, you're working on big projects, I really encourage you to dot your I's and cross your T's. And then when mistakes happen, like forgetting to turn the microphone volume on, then you have to just laugh and you have to take a step back, because it's really this invitation to just make you slow down and to check back in with yourself. And this is a perfect lead in then coming into a new moon, because a new moon, and right now we're in this dark phase of the moon, is this slow down period for us. This is a time that we come back in, we recoil back into ourselves, and we have a little bit of introspection and reflection. And for me, the new moon, and we have it coming up in Pisces, which is this dreamlike state, which just seems so perfect for this time of the year, because we come into January with all these goals and these visions, but we don't really know what the new year is going to be about. And then here we are at the end of February, and this is this perfect invitation to reconnect with, understand how the year's feeling, and what it is we truly are moving towards. And so this moon in particular, for me, combined with this retrograde, is a perfect opportunity to just slow things down, get really clear. And I like to do this through a journaling process. I do this every month with the new moon. I take a moment, 5 to 10 minutes, to sit down and really get clear on my dreams and my visions for the month ahead. What is my intention? What is it that I'm working on? How do I want to proceed? How do I want to feel during this time period? It's almost like a wish list. And so just getting really clear and descriptive of how you want this moon phase to be going. And because this is a dreamy moon phase, I'm going to encourage you, if you jump into this, to really dream a little bit bigger than maybe you've let yourself in the past. Take all that humbleness aside and just know that you're diving into this new year and you deserve all the things that are within your mind that you've been daydreaming about. And so on Sunday, when the new moon comes into Pisces, this is a perfect opportunity just to get a little cozy on the couch, light some incense, get a cup of tea, and just let yourself go wild. And then be really deliberate over the next few weeks as retrograde continues with Mercury, just being good about your communication, again, crossing those I's, dotting the T's, or backwards, see? And just let this be a little fun, because at the end of the month, when you review this and you do your next new moon, this is a really beautiful opportunity to have some checks and balances and see what worked and how you might want to course correct. Or maybe the project that you were working on didn't pan out, and now you have all this room that you let go of things with the full moon to dive into something new. And this is a subject matter that here at Venturewell, we're going to be diving even deeper into in the coming months. So we're hopefully about a week away from launching a bigger project that's going to be an extension of these videos. And so I'm constantly looking to see when we can bring this to you. So make sure you're following our Instagram at Venture Well Yoga. You can follow my handle at intothewild.yoga because I will for sure be sharing this with you as soon as I hear it is launched and ready to go. And then if you didn't hear and you haven't been following us, we launched our new Wildwear line based on my adventures of 2018. And this is my inspiration that I'm bringing to you guys, just to bring that wildness that lives within us, whether it's writing at a coffee shop or out on a dirt road somewhere exploring something that you've never seen. So you can find all of that over at venturewellyoga.com. And in the meantime, I hope that you guys have a safe retrograde and a happy full new moon. And I hope you venture well.